हरे कृष्णा सच्चिदानंद गोविंद प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna, Lord Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु।
Hare Bol.
आर यू रेडी प्रभु?
Yeah, Prabhuji, after service.
Okay. Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam. Welcome to Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Today we are very glad and fortunate to have the association of His Grace Sachidananda Govinda Prabhu will be sharing the nectar from Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter number 14, sloka number, canto number 5, chapter number 14, sloka number 40.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, over to you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I need to jump into office meeting.
No
Um,
problem. Yeah.
uh, Thank you,
He
Prabhu.
jump into Bhagavata, you jump into office.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshuru Vilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Vidinamini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshadharini Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Yeshodanandana Brajaganarandana Yeshodanandana Brajaganarandana Yamunatiravanachari Yamunatiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय जगत पुरुष प्रभुपाद की जय गुरुदेव की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा Hare Krishna, welcome all of you for today's Srimad Bhagavatam session. We're reading from Canto 5, Chapter 14, text number 40. So can you display the sloka, Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, we can hear you.
Yeah, can you display the sloka?
I don't have it's not. Prabhu, I don't have it right now.
Just read. Just read a sloka, Prabhu. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskrityaram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswatinyasam Tado Jayam Udiraye Nashtaprashavadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavate Uttama Bhakti Bhavati Naishtaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandakopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 14, text number 40. Yettavidikhi vajayo yadvino yevai rajarashayo into param hrude sayiran askyam yeva mameyayam iti krito vairanu andayan visrijya swayam upasmrittaha. Word meaning, Yatapi, although Dik Iva Jayinaha, who are victorious in all directions. Sorry. Yet Binaha, expert in performing great sacrifices. Ye all of whom, why indeed, Rajarashayo, very great society king, Kimtu but Param tu, Kimtu but Param, only this earth, the day in battle, Suiran lying down, Asyam on this earth, Eva indeed, Mama mine, Yam this, Iti, considering in that way, Kritaha on which is created, Vaira Anu Bandayan, in relationship of enmity with others, Jaya giving up, Swayam his own life, Upa Samhritaha being killed. Translation and purpose Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jaya. Translation. There were many great saintly kings who were very expert in performing sacrificial rituals and very competent in conquering other kingdoms. Yet, despite their power, they could not attain the loving service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is because those great kings could not even conquer the false consciousness of I am this body and this is my property. Thus, they simply created enmity with the rival king, fought with them and died without having discharged life's real mission. Purport. The real mission of life for the conditioned soul is to re-establish the forgotten relationship with the Supreme Personality Godhead and engage in devotional service so that he may revive Krishna consciousness after giving up the body. One does not have to give up his occupation as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, or whatever. In any position, while discharging his prescribed duty, one can develop Krishna consciousness simply by associating with a devotee who are representative of Krishna and who can teach this science. Regretfully, the big politicians and leaders in the material world simply create enmity and are not interested in spiritual advancement. Material advancement may be very pleasing to ordinary man, but ultimately he is defeated because of he identifies himself with the material body and consider everything relationship to it to be his property. In this ignorance, actually nothing belongs to him, not even the body. But one karma, one gets particular body, and if he does not utilize this his body to please the Supreme Personality Godhead, all his activity are frustrated. The real purpose of life is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, text number 13. अतः वर्णाश्रविवाहसः स्वानुचितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिं संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम्. It really doesn't matter what activity a man engages in. If he can simply satisfy the Supreme Lord, his life is successful. Hari Om Tassat. This is the Srila Prabhupada put of Canto 5, Chapter 14, text number 40. Hari Om. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana चक्षुरुमिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते स्वामिनाम्. नमाचार्यपादाय निताय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरगदामदाय नगरग्रामधारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनि नामिनि. नमस्ते सारस्वती देवै गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणि. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. मोगं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातवं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनदारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यईश्वरम्. गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरदुते नमः. Hare Krishna. Today we have very wonderful text. In the purport, Prabhupada mentions about 4 different subject matter. One is a life mission. Second is the association of the devotee, the importance of association of the devotee. The third, the qualities of Kali Yuga, and the fourth, solution for bodily concept of life. So today we're going to discuss all these 4 subject matter as mentioned in the purport of Srila Prabhupada. So first in the translation of this verse, just reading the translation. In translation, there are many great saintly kings who are very expert in performing sacrificial rituals and very competent in conquering other kingdoms. Yet, despite their power, they could not attain the loving service of the Supreme Personality Godhead. So, this is the translation. So, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, other Vedic scriptures, several powerful and saintly kings were highly skilled in performing Vedic sacrifices and were expert in conquering kingdom. Yet they could not attain bhakti, loving devotion service to Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. Why? Because due to the attachment to the material opulences, rituals or pride some of these kings are, we can see now. So the first king, for example, there are 4 5 kings, I give example. First is Prithu Maharaj. Even though Prithu Maharaj was a great incarnation of Vishnu, an ideal ruler, he performed 99 Ashwamedha Yajna and was about to complete to 100 when Indra, out of jealous, obstructed him. So, despite of his success in sacrifices and governance, true bhakti was only attained later through deep devotion and detachment. So, this is the first example. We can see how Prithumana attained perfection. The second example is Ruga Maharaj, King Ruga. So this king was very charitable, a very religious king who performed numerous yajnas, not one or numerous yajnas. However, due to unintentional mistake in charity, giving charity to Brahmana, giving a cow that was already donated to other Brahmanas, he was cursed to become a lizard. Again, when Krishna came, Lord Krishna personally delivered him, then he got liberation. So this is second example. The third example is King Indra. As we know in the full Bhagavatam, we can say many places Indra plays major role. So though he is not a mortal king, he has to die one day. Indra performed many exams and ruled the celestial planets. So, however, you can see his attachment to material appearances and fear of losing his throne often led him to commit offenses because he always afraid of our politicians. They always afraid who will be defeat them, who will come and sit on his chair. Same position of Indra. So he obstructed Prithu Maharaj Ashwamedha Yajna. Then even he is disrespecting Krishna's lifting Govardhana Shila, Govardhan mountain. So in this way, despite of his power, he could not attend Krishna's loving devotion service easily. He was struggling. Every time he was committing mistake because attachment to the material opulences. The third example. Fourth example, you can see Daksha Prajapati, a powerful king and progenitor who performed grand sacrifices. However, due to his pride, he was very powerful, so he was very pride, and offenses to the Lord Shiva, he faced destruction and later had to take in birth again, Daksha Prajapati. His attachment to rituals and material prestige prevented him from attaining pure bhakti. So you can see all the kings, since they have attachment, they could not attain pure devotional service to the Lord, Supreme Personality Godhead. The next example is Ravana, Kumbha, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Asuric kings, extremely powerful, but lacking in devotion. They're very powerful, but lacking in devotion. So, though they were masters of Yajna, they used to perform Yajna, even Hiranyakashipu, he also performed Yajna. Ravana also performed Yajna. So, even though they are master of Yajnas and had conquered many worlds, upper planet system, lower planet system, they conquered many worlds, but their lack of humility and devotion to the Lord. So because of that, they led them to their downfall. So even in their life, unlike this devotee like Prahlad Maharaj or Dhruva Maharaj, they sought power over bhakti and thus remained trapped in material existence. So in this way, you can have many examples in Bhagavatam of the great kings because of attachment, they are not able to attain pure devotional service. So what lesson you can learn from these kings? While these kings were great in sacrifice and conquest, only pure devotion, bhakti, pleases the Supreme Lord. Nothing else. Even extensive rituals he performed, Daksha Prajapati. Power, he was very powerful. And charity like a Riha, King Riha, cannot grant Krishna's loving service unless accompanied by true surrender and devotion. That only gives Krishna will bestow on us the pure devotion service. So in the translation, Prabhupada mentioned this is because those great kings could not even conquer the false consciousness. I am this body. Because the I and mind remain within us, we cannot conquer the Lord. Conquer means by bhakti, by devotional service. In the purport, there are four subject matter discussed in the purport. First is life mission. Second is association of the devotee. Third is the authority of the Kali Yuga. Fourth is solution for bodily concept of life. The purport clearly mentioned the real mission of life for the conditioned soul is to re-establish the forgotten relationship with the Supreme Personality Godhead and engage in devotional service so that he may revive Krishna consciousness after giving up the body. This is life mission. So we can quote many sloka. What is real life mission? Normally, in the material world, they want to go to many other countries. They want to become billionaire, trillionaire. Uh, that is a life mission. But as per Bhagavatam says, the life mission is to attain Krishna Bhakti. So, based on the scripture Srimad Bhagavatam, we can understand the truth of the life mission. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says 15 chapter 7 sloka, Vavivamsa jivaloke jivabhuta sanatana manasastra indriyani prakritisthani karshati. Krishna says that all living beings are his eternal part and parcel. Vavivamsa jivaloke jivabhuta sanatana. But due to the material conditioning, manasastrani indriyani, they struggle with the six senses, including the mind. So the goal is to reconnect with Krishna through devotion and ourselves from material entanglement. So free from material entanglement and reconnect with Krishna through devotion. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, Text number 6, says, Savaivam saparo dharmo yada bhakti adokshajai avetki aprihi hata yayatma suprasidati. The supreme duty, not normal duty, the supreme duty, dharma of every living entity is to unmotivated and uninterrupted devotional service, bhakti to Supreme Lord, which is alone can fully satisfy the soul. Yayatma suprasita becomes so satisfied, fully satisfied. Unless it is the Lord, we can never be satisfied. This is the second sloka we can quote. Also, what are the effects of forgetting Krishna? Forgetting his own dharma, the supreme dharma. Srimad Bhagavatam says, 11, Canto 11, text number 2 and 37 text. Bayam Ditiya Dhrini Vesadai Sayat Ishat Abatasya Viprayo Smritihi Asmritihi. When the living being forgets Krishna and identifies with the material world, he falls into the fear and illusion. So the solution is re-establishing Krishna consciousness is the only way to attain eternal bliss and liberation. There's no other way, no other way, no other way. The Bhagavatam says there's the only way to attain bliss to become Krishna consciousness. Very important sloka, 11, 2 and 37. Canto 11, chapter 2, text number 37. So now we know the life mission to become a devotee of Krishna and how to achieve this mission. As Prabhupada said, to achieve the mission, you have to do only one thing, sincerely, with a pure heart, chant the holy name of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. First, chant the holy name of the Lord. The second, serve the Lord and his devotees. So, bhakti is the eternal activity of the soul, is an eternal activity. Whatever walks in this material world is a temporary activity. The bhakti is the eternal activity of the soul, not the body. With the body, use the opportunity. With the body, you can serve the Lord. But the soul always wants to serve the Lord. Third, study Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhupada clearly mentioned each and every purport, what is Lord's mission, how to achieve the mission. Is a direct teaching to revive our Krishna consciousness. Next, detach from material desire. So we have to understand that the world is temporary, only Krishna is eternal. If you understand this, then we can easily detach from material desire. Whatever minimum required, we have to engage our senses to for maintain the body, maintain the family. But over and over to get that, that means we are wasting our life. So detach from material desire. So this is what how to achieve the mission. Chant the holy name, serve the Lord and the devotee, study Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, detach from material desire and entanglement. So as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, the final goal is attain Krishna after death. So Bhagavad Gita says in 8 chapter text 5, Antakale cha mami vas paran mukta kalevaram yat prayati sadbhavam iti nasti atra samshayaha. So Krishna says, whoever remembers Krishna at the time of death, will attain him without doubt. Thus the purpose of life is to remember Krishna, serve him with devotion, and go back home, back to God. This is the life mission. Now we understood what is life mission and how to achieve that mission. So next, Prabhupada mentioned in the purport, I'm just reading the purport, one doesn't not have to give up his occupation as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, or whatever. In any position, while discharging his prescribed duty, one can develop Krishna consciousness simply by associating with a devotee who are representative of Krishna and who can teach the science. This is called association of devotees. Now you see, we are coming to temple, we are going to dham, we are going to yatras. So the benefit of associating with the devotee as per Srimad Bhagavatam. Normally anything we do, we want to what benefit we are getting. So for chanting means what benefit of by chanting. When you read Srimad Bhagavatam, what benefit you get by reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So when you read the benefit of, when you hear the benefit, then we want to do more and more. So the benefit of associate a pure devotee, I'm just giving the key benefit of associate pure devotee. As mentioned Srimad Bhagavatam 1 to 16. Tushasya Satyadanasya Vasudeva Katavruchihi Sayan Magar Seve Vipro Punya Tirthana Tirtha Divesanat. By serving pure devotee, one naturally develops a taste for hearing Krishna Katha, the glories of Lord, which is the first step towards pure bhakti. So, when you want to attain bhakti, first you have to hear about Krishna. That is the first step. To Susra Shabdadana is with a great faith you have to hear the Lord's glories. Vasudeva Katharuchi. You have to serve the devotee. Sayan Magat Sevaya Vipraha. Vipraha means the devotee of the Lord. Punya Tirtha, they are Tirthas. Tirtha Kurbanti Tirthani. Wherever, so now we are going to Kumbh Mela. Sangam means not only the rivers are meeting, the meeting point, even the devotees of the Lord meeting, that is Sangam. Morning I was hearing one class. So in Triveni Sangam, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, the meeting point. So all the great rishis, saintly people, they are meeting at Triveni Sangam. That is a real Sangam. And giving the mercy to each and every conditioned soul who are come to Kumbh Mela. So the key benefit first is awakening bhakti, devotion to Krishna. They revive our Krishna consciousness. First is awakening bhakti. The second point is purification from material contamination. By associating the pure devotee, we get purification from material contamination. So Srimad Bhagavatam says, Canto 10, 48, chapter text number 31. Katam prasango mahavirya samvidho bhavati hrit with karna rasayanam kataha. Karna means ears. Hearing Krishna's pastime, katam prasango mahavirya samvidho. Hearing Krishna's pastime in the association of the pure devotee acts as a nectar for the heart and ears, purifying the soul from material attachment. So the second is, first is awakening bhakti, second is purification from material contamination. Third, the very important, freedom from cycle of birth and death. The Bhagavatam says in 11th canto, chapter 2, text number 30, Yevam Vritasva Priyo Nama Kirtaya Jhatanuragya Gabra Chitta Uchahi Asati Adoroditi Rauti Ghayati Unmatavan Nityati Loka Bhagyaha. In the company of pure devotee, so Priya Nama Kirtaya. In the company of pure devotee, our naturally develops love of Krishna. Automatically comes and becomes free from material bondage. Evam Vrita, so Priya Nama Kirti automatically gets a taste to chant the holy name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the fourth point is quickly attain Krishna. So, from even a movement associated with the pure devotee can destroy sins accumulated over Krishna's lotus feet. It is mentioned Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 34. Yat pada deva British tapasvinam Asesha Janma Pachidam Malam Diya Sadhya Shinodi Anvaham Yetadi Sati Yata Padanubhusha Vinirkrista Sarita. So, even a movement associated with the pure devotee can destroy sins accumulated in over countless births and lead to Krishna's lotus feet. This is the power of association. And fifth point, developing the qualities of a devotee. That is the fifth point. The sixth conclusion of this, the key benefit of associated pure devotee, it is mentioned chapter 1, Canto 1, chapter 18, text number 13. Tulyava lavanepi na swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya arthyanam kim udasinam. So, what a wonderful sloka it is. Even a fraction of second in the company of pure devotee is greater than heavenly pleasure or even liberation because it grants the highest treasure, Krishna Bhakti. Very wow. So even a fraction of second, I can give many examples from Srimad Bhagavatam. So we have only short time. So even Narada Muni, he liberates just associated with one woman associated with the Narada Muni, he liberates even the demon in story in Srimad Bhagavatam. So even if that Prabhupada says the best thing we can do in life is to seek out and serve pure devotees or his mission, listen to their wisdom and follow their path, following the footsteps of our Acharya. This alone can lead us back to Krishna. In Krishna Janmashtami, some houses they put a Krishna print. When Lord Damodara, he was running from the house of Yashoda Maya on Deepavali day, so he was walking through the path, but he had a footprint all the way because he was eating ma, he was eating curd, butter, all the footprint was there, all the path of the way where he walked. So Yashoda easily could find out where is Krishna is. Similarly, the scriptures or Acharya is like a footprint. When you follow the footprint of Krishna or the Acharya, we can directly see Krishna. We can see Krishna just following the footprint of Acharya. So now we can see how to practically cultivate sadhu sangha in daily life. Very simple way to get the sadhu sangha, how to practically cultivate sadhu sangha in daily life. So if we have time, we can visit temples, we can attend Bhakti Visha, Sadhu Sangha, attend Bhagavad Gita, like every day morning we are getting associated through the Srimad Bhagavatam Sevaya, participate in Kirtan, Bhajan, Sankirtan programs, take shelter of spiritual mentors, Guru or senior devotee for guidance in devotional service. So every day you have to engage in devotion. Somehow devotion you have to engage, like reading Srimad Bhagavatam, studying Srimad Bhagavatam, helping devotees, distributing books. There's a many way to associated with the devotee. Read and hear from pure devotee. So in this way, we can keep us engaged in Krishna's service. So the main important point is avoid non-devotional materialistic association. So Prabhupada give one solution for this. So minimize time with those who pull you away from bhakti. But minimize the time with them. Those who discourage spirituality, engage in gossip, or promote sense enjoyment. These are materialistic association. So be respectful but selective about social company. You have to be very, very selective. Otherwise, they pull down. Choose those who uplift your culture conscious. Replace idle talk with Krishna Katha. Discussion about Krishna and Bhakti. So in this way, we can avoid non-devotional materialistic association. So conclusion is of make sadhu sangha a daily habit, attend satsanga, read Srimad Bhagavatam, study Srimad Bhagavatam, chant in the Zoom session, chant together with the pure devotees, from pure devotees, read and hear Krishna Gatha from realized soul, engage in seva with the devotee to observe spiritual energy, avoid distraction with a weakened bhakti, that avoid distraction that weaken our bhakti, and keep your mind focused on Krishna. In this way, we can have sadhu sangha and we can get maximum benefit by just associating with the devotee. So that's sadhu sangha. Next is Prabhupada mentioned a third point in this purport of the quality of Kali Yuga, about this, the politicians, how they loot people. So the quality of Kali Yuga first is loss of dharma. There is no truthfulness, cleanness, mercy, and austerity. Disappear, already disappearing. People reject Vedic wisdom and engage in sinful activity. This is called loss of dharma. We can see every day what is happening around the world. What is loss of dharma? Second, people are short-lived and weak. So why? Because disease and stress dominate. Even though people are well educated, people are well dressed, but very stressed. Well dressed, but very stressed. This is what you have Kali Yuga. Why? Because dependency on artificial comforts increases. This is quality of Kali Yuga. We can see practically in your life. So hypocrisy and dishonesty prevail. Third point. I'm not going to detail. And the fourth is wealth becomes the only measure to respect, measure of respect. Those who have money, even in the temple, those who give money only they respect. It's very unfortunate. The wealth becomes the only measure of respect. Even the temple, in the society, how they're bringing money, nobody knows. Like if you go to Tirupati Balaji, they put 1 crore, he became very famous. But how he got the money? All black money. Even the Balaji will not accept, but the treasurer, the department of TDT will accept all this money. Who is checking the purity of this? Nobody is checking. So the next point is marriage is based on physical attraction, not a dharma. And sixth is the deception in business and trade that you can see every day practically. And the seventh point is leaders become exploitative and incompetent. They exploit the servant, the subordinate, even though they're incompetent. Even if you see minister, he don't know how to write in Kannada, but he become education minister. That's what Kali Yuga is happening now. So the eighth point is authority of Kali Yuga, spirituality declines, sense gratification increases. The ninth point, misuse of religion for power and money. All over the world, where practically the war is happening because misuse of religion for power and money. So in this way, the qualities of Kali Yuga we can understand through daily through newspaper, through the media, through TV. So the only relief Prabhupada says to chant the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. In the fourth, in the same purport, Prabhupada mentioned about the bodily concept of life. A solution for bodily concept of life. So the conclusion is that the only real solution in Krishna consciousness, the only real solution is Krishna consciousness. So the bodily concept of life is destroyed when we realize I am not this body, I am an eternal servant of Krishna. The first point. Second point, engage in Bhakti Yoga through chanting, hearing, and serving devotee. The third, seek sadhu sangha. The same point Prabhupada gives again and again. Seek sadhu sangha. I want associate with pure devotee. I want to go for yatra with a devotee. We can have sadhu sangha, Krishna katha, chanting the holy name of Krishna. So the fourth point, very, very important point is depend fully on Krishna. Knowing that only He can free us from illusion. So in this way, we can come out from the bodily concept of life. So the final conclusion of this is Bhakti alone can awaken our eternal nature. And through Krishna consciousness, we can fully transcend the bodily concept of life and return to our real home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So we discussed life vision, association of the benefit of associating the pure devotee, the quality of Kali Yuga, and last point is how to come out from bodily concept of life. So with this, I will add one more Apranam of Bhagavatam. Are you ready? Harimor. So the Bhagavatam Apranam, B stands for Bhakti. As we discussed today, loving devotion to Krishna. That we will see each and every chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam. The highest dharma is pure bhakti to Krishna, unmotivated and uninterrupted. So B stands for Bhakti. H is Harikatha, glorification of Lord's pastime. We can see each and every canto how they glorify Krishna, Harikatha. And A stands for Atma Tattva, knowledge of the soul and liberation. So you can see how Narada Muni, he got knowledge from his from Supreme Father Krishna. The ultimate truth is Krishna beyond illusion, material entanglement. This is Atma Tattva. We can learn from Srimad Bhagavatam. The fourth is Guru. G stands for Guru, spiritual master and disciple succession. So as a Guru, how Narada Muni give instruction to the disciple, how liberates, even though they are so attached to material world, he liberates them. This is a rule, Guru's real job. So you can see from Srimad Bhagavatam. And here in 10th canto we can see, or 3rd canto or 5th canto we can see, here stands for Avatara. Many avatars Krishna has taken. Incarnations of the Supreme Lord, Prithu Maharaj, so many you can see from Srimad Bhagavatam, avatara. And the V stands for Vairagya, detachment from material world. Like many examples we can give from the Kardama Muni, like many great rishis we can learn from Srimad Bhagavatam, Vairagya. And A is Ananya Bhakti, exclusive devotion to Krishna, like Prahlad Maharaj, exclusive devotion to Krishna, Ananya Bhakti. And again, T, Bhagavata, T, Tattva, absolute truth about God, soul, and what is creation. So even Krishna says, Tadviti, Pranipatena, Pranipakshena Sevyam, Upadakshintena, Jnaninan, Tattva Darshana. So we have to learn the Tattva. Even Krishna says, 4th chapter, Janma Karma Chime Divyam, Yevam Yoveti Tappataha. Tekba Devam Punarjanma, Neti Mamekasu Arjuna. We have to understand the Tattva means we have to read, study Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's very, very important to understand the Tattva. And here is Amrita. So it is the eternal nectar of Krishna consciousness. So Srimad Bhagavatam is a nectar, Amrita. Pibata Bhagavatam Samalayam, Muhuragaraha Bhuvi Bhavukaha. Drink the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam is a real Amrita. It's a real Kumbh Mela. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad is a real Kumbh Mela for devotee every day. So every day we are going to Kumbh Mela, drinking the nectar, really drinking the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam is a real Kumbh Mela. The yam, after taking the nectar, drinking the nectar, what happens? The yam is bhakti, liberation through bhakti, not just in personal freedom. So the pure devotee does not desire liberation, but only Krishna's service. This is real service means mukti from material attachment, from the material world, and attached to Krishna is the only is a mukti. In this way, we can understand and study Srimad Bhagavatam. So the Bhagavatam is the ultimate guide to Krishna bhakti. So this will conclude today's session. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Chandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sai Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare Bol. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Bol.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.
Very well. Very nice. How many times you went to Prayagraj, Prabhu?
I'm just going 10th on 10th.
Very nice lecture, Prabhu.
Hare
Yes.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.
Informative, especially your acronym, Bhagavatam.
Hare Bol.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare
Dandavat.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Thanks for the wonderful class, Prabhu. But this acronym for Bhagavatam, can you just repeat it, sir? 1 second, Prabhu. Just the name.
Okay. B for Bhakti, H for Harikatha, A for Atma Tattva, G for Guru, A for Avatara, V for Vairagya, A for Ananya Bhakti, T for Tattva, the truth, A for Amrita, and M for Mukti. This is a Bhagavatam. Okay, Mataji?
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Full nectar it is, Prabhu. Each word is a nectar. Thank you,
Very-
Hare Krishna.
Okay. No. Any other question? Any reflections? Okay. Haribol, no question, no reflection. We'll conclude here. Hare Krishna Lavilochan Prabhu. Not good.
Prabhu, can we see your Tulsi Mala, Prabhu, once?
Tulsi Mala. Take
Yes,
over.
Prabhu. Haribol. Very nice, Prabhu. I have an eye on that.
I will get you one. Don't worry.
No, Prabhu. No, I'll see.
Prabhu, please show us, Prabhu. Please show us.
Narasim Deva. Hare Krishna. Okay, Mataji, we'll conclude here by chanting Vaishnava Pranama. Vancha kalpadurupasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha padithanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gurudev ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Shall I conclude here? Shall I exit?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.